Alrighty. Get my tea. Get them out the way. Extras. Hey Nina, we'll work on you straight away. So I'll do a reading for you, and that's for yesterday and today, okay? So do you want me just to do general 10 minutes on you before other people start coming in? I'll work on your reading. We'll just do general messages for the next 10 minutes, like what's going on. I haven't listened to your messages either yet. So have you been given a place where you're going to live now? I don't know what's up with this tea, but it keeps dripping everywhere. I don't normally buy it. I've got chamomile tea for when I finish that tea. That's a morning English breakfast tea. Yeah, I'll do it now. So let's do yours now. Let's see general messages about what you need to know, what's coming up. And just while we're waiting for everyone, hey there, Astro Love, welcome back. I owe Nina some time, some readings for helping me out. I always do a free reading for her, and it's got a little bit behind with what I've been doing for her. So I'm just going to do a general 10 minutes on her right now. In as few months, it's only like 7 miles from, yeah. I don't know why you want to be living near him anyway, but yeah, we'll see what's going on. And your appointment's Friday, is that for your apartment? I'm actually going to the doctor today when I'm finished here. I believe that this is all across here. It just doesn't feel good. So I'm pretty sure it's probably sinus infection or something. I've been using natural stuff. You know those neti pots, and you squeeze the bottle and it shoots water up one side, it comes out the other and everything. I've been putting colloidal silver into that, and I've been taking it, only for 2 days though. I think if I kept doing it for the next couple of days, I'd literally get rid of it without taking anything else. So I might just see how I go, but yeah, I've got to see the doctor anyway. All right, here we go. Nina, what do you need to know? It's $12 US for a detailed, longer reading. It goes for about 10 to 15 minutes, and $7 US for a little mini reading in case you've got 2 separate questions. We can do 2 separate questions, you know, if you pay 2 lots of 7. Anyway, let's just see. I'm going to put 7 cards down from the top and bottom for you, Nina. And so you've been doing studies and that as well, Nina. That's really good. I'm seeing the study stuff here and here. I don't know if you can see this. Let me just see if I can get it down further. All right. So yeah, I see about like the study stuff, because the clubs would represent paperwork, study, getting things organised. You're in 2 minds about something, so I don't know if the apartment, like on the one hand you want to go there because you're going to be nearby where this Diego guy is, and maybe something could happen there where not so much a romantic relationship, that's not what you're looking for, but you're thinking that maybe something could happen in regards to money and things like that. It's like being in 2 minds about it. So maybe when you go look at the place, look at the apartment, maybe you're thinking, oh, it's too small, or it's not what I really want, or, you know, how far away is the bus stop, and things like that. I do see you getting some kind of payment coming up. Remember I told you last year there was a payment, and it turned out you got some kind of disability payment or something like that towards December. This is something like that again, where you're entitled to something. So with the move and everything, maybe you're entitled to free transport of your furniture. Maybe you're entitled to the first 3 months of free electricity, free gas, or something like that. But I feel like there's some kind of entitlement coming up where things change. I also see where you're currently living, packing this all up, making amends, moving on where you need to go. You will become very powerful within your own self, Nina, where you're making your plans of what you want to do. Now, in regards to your studies that you're doing, I can't remember what type of studies you're doing, but it looks like you might start looking at something a bit differently in regards to your study. Maybe something where you're working online, got a job where you work online. Maybe you can get some kind of data entry, or where you fill out forms for people. You told me before, people that don't speak English, you've helped them with their forms when they've got to apply for certain things. You could actually get a job in a government sector doing that kind of thing, where you'd be online and you literally talk to them in their language and you fill things out for them. Or you could be an interpreter. So that might be something that you're thinking about. Down here, I'm seeing two different males. Now, both of them are older than you. One could be representing your father, because we got diamond, so that could be you and your dad. The other one is something to do with more of a romantic kind of feel and a support kind of feel. This to me feels like moving into a place where you feel like there's family and support around you. There's some kind of financial support, but there's also this lovey kind of thing, like that. You're studying criminal justice right now and you are looking for a job online. Good for you. Look into the whole interpretation thing. That's really big. And the fact that you can speak different languages. I don't know how many languages you speak, but I do know you said you were interpreting for other people, and you can fluently write in English and you can fluently write in other languages. There's a lot of people that need people like you to do things like that. You may be having a bit of an argument, possibly with Diego. There's some kind of frustration coming up, some kind of disappointment coming up in regards to him. I feel like this might be about Diego down here, that you move, you think, okay, he's right here, I'm going to ask him to support me financially or help me out in some way. He may ignore you, or he may tell you to go away. But I do feel there may be another male when you move that wants to be part of your world, basically. And it feels like a family kind of thing, not where you're getting with somebody, sleeping with somebody, and they're giving you money or something like that. It's more like, I'm feeling a supportive energy. So it could come through your schooling and things like that. All right? Now, if anybody's wondering, I'm just doing Nina. This is catch up. I owe her a couple of mini readings put together for her help. So this is a detailed reading for her. And we're nearly finished anyway. So Nina, let's do top and bottom here. Let's see what else we get for you. Nina, think about 2 yes and no's. You can write them on the screen if you want to, but just think about 2 yes and no's and we'll do them over here. So show me what else Nina needs to see, what's coming towards her. There's some kind of bonus thing. I think you're going to be getting a job. 2 kings, 2 tens. It normally means buying and selling property, but you're not in the market for that. You are in the market for moving, getting a new apartment. But 2 kings and 2 tens, both in red, everything in red, normally means a job and something you're going to be good at. Some kind of, maybe you're going to be doing some kind of family support. Maybe you're going to be doing interpretation and family support for somebody. All right, so these are all upside down. Okay, so first up, you're being told about sexual adventures, friendships, new things going on, feeling quite good, a family kind of feel here, being connected to something that's not good for you. I feel that this is about Diego. This is you tempted to go down that path. It stresses you or somebody else out. It's just not a good path to be looking at. If this was red or something positive, I'd say that there's some sort of temptation to do something that might turn out for you. This is telling me that it might go down the wrong path here. Also, we have the King of Support, we have wishes coming true, and we have money here. I feel that you're going to be getting some sort of income coming in, some sort of raise in income, some sort of job. There's some kind of family support feel going on here. somebody that wants to support you and help you out. Now, these sometimes can mean, these two together can mean father and pregnancy. So there could be news about a baby, especially with the 3 sitting on top of the king. And then we have the 9, which is the 9 months, the 3, which is the fertility, and then the king, which is the father. So there may be a pregnancy in the wings, not necessarily for you. And you've got something to do with August or 8 here. So I feel like there's somebody coming into the picture. They might be a Leo. You might be socializing with somebody that's a Leo. Okay, question number 1, when will you find a job? Oh, will you find a job when you move? Okay, question number 1 for Nina, and 2, we'll do 2 at the bottom. 1 at the top, will you get a job when you move? And 2, will Diego and you reconcile? Question number 1, will Nina get a job when she moves? And question number 2 at the bottom is, will Nina and Diego be reconciling? All right. So I've got to contact the hairdresser and see whether we're on for tomorrow. If we're not on for tomorrow, it looks like it'll be next week. I washed my hair last night, that's why it's all at the moment. At least it doesn't look greasy. Everything's upside down. Why is everything upside down? All right, Nina, just to finish up, your first question, will you get a job when you move? You'll probably not straight away when you move, but then the opportunities will come later, because this is your opportunities. You're looking at what work you can do, whether you're going to get any opportunities. This is a working card. This is about getting off your bum and doing something, or it's about getting somebody else to notice you and help you. Okay, so it does look likely with these 2 that there's some kind of opportunity there, but to start off the reading, it's like a bit of an unknown thing there. So maybe the jobs you're applying for, you can't actually have them because you don't know what you're doing. Bottom of the deck would use to be reconciling. When you find your way, when you put the efforts into whatever it is, and then you got the soulmate connection, you got the 2 people coming together. I'd have to say, because of this and 2 positive cards, this is telling me that there will be some kind of reconciliation with him. I don't know whether it's going to be a love romantic kind of reconciliation, or whether it's just going to be 2 people in some kind of working union together. You did say that he does paint and decorating or something. Maybe you could be his secretary. Maybe you could be ordering the paint, and maybe you could be doing whatever. But if he's working for some other company, maybe he could get you a job in his company. Because 2 of the cards look like to do with work, and 1 card looks like it's socially romance. All right, I just need the other phone to check on the payments. Better plug 1 in as well. I've got a very milky tea here, which is probably not the best when you've got what I've got wrong with me at the moment. All right, PayPal. Alyssa, your payment is showing me 10 cents. 10 cents, not $10 or not US dollars. So Alyssa, go and have a look at your PayPal. You've paid me 10 cents, so you'll have to change that with what you paid. So we'll move straight on to Anadilia. Anadilia, how does Angel, the Pisces, feel towards you? You are Virgo. You have paid for a mini read? Is that a mini read? Let me just bring up the payment thing. Yeah, you've paid for a mini read. All right, so we'll do Astro Love first. Alyssa, I'm not doing Alyssa until she goes and has a look at her PayPal. She paid me 10 cents, so she must have forgot to put another 0 on there or whatever, because it's just 10 cents that's sitting in my PayPal. She can clearly see it if she goes to her PayPal. All right, so mini read for Anadilia. So, you want to know about you and the Pisces, and you are Virgo. At the end, we might have a look at Virgo and Pisces, maybe. We'll see how we go. Let me just go back to that. Angel. How does Angel the Pisces feel about Anadilia? She is Virgo. Pisces and Virgo, I think, are okay. It's funny how the water signs and the earth signs seem to collide with each other. The earth signs can be a bit hard though, but not necessarily when we're looking at a female that's the Virgo. Yeah, but they can still be a bit hard for the water sign people. Anyway, let's see. Angel, the Pisces, and you. How does Angel feel about you? Well, definitely a friendship, a sexual connection, a desire, thinking about the planning of what you two would be doing with each other. I don't know if there's anything to do with pregnancy, fertility, babies in the future, but this could be a thought about being a family, being more than just friends, more than just a sexual connection here. I do see where he holds stuff in. That's where somebody's being secretive, they're not really speaking up, they're not really saying what's going on. He is looking towards you two being actual solid, in a solid, proper relationship, not just sexual friends or whatever it is going on at the moment, not just the desire thing. It's really nice, the energy, what I'm seeing right here. Now, I'm wondering over here whether this is something to do with study or work or just complications that are around this connection between the two of you. It could be a cultural thing. Maybe you've got different cultural background. Maybe there's something that's a bit tough between the two of you. It also could represent that there's something going on in his family where somebody's not well, or work might just be a big overload at the moment. I've got my payment from Alyssa now, so we will get her question next. I just seen it come in. All right, let's see, Angel and Anadilia. Yeah, this section looks like all about you two together, you two having a relationship with each other, quite nice energy, a family kind of feel to it, but also a sexual fun desire kind of thing more than anything else at this stage, developing into something more solid. It's a long, hard road between the two of you though. There's something that blocks this pathway for the two of you. Down here, I see, like, if this is used to represented here, this is socializing together, enjoyment. It's also thinking about your financial future. If you two were to be together, are you going to buy a house? Are you going to travel? Are you going to have children? So this is sort of thinking about something in a bit more detail and length and where things are going. I do feel that this angel character, there's something heavy duty going on in his mind at the moment. I don't know, again, I don't know if somebody's not well in his family or whether work's been a burden at the moment, money's been tight. But yeah, there's something going down that distracts him from the connection with you. Okay? Also, we have possibly having a conversation coming up between the two of you where you need to put it out there how you feel. So if you're talking to him and then you get all nervous about it, or you don't say what you're feeling in your heart, or you're not talking, you're not voicing what you need to say, this is where you need to come out and say, what are we to each other? Are we just friends? Are we more than that? This is how I feel, how do you feel? So how does he actually feel? What's his intentions? The top row is showing me somebody that's wanting more, somebody that's wanting to try and do something, but there's something that always seems to crop up here. Because this is a card that represents a shock or a sudden thing happening. this is like a rosy journey. If that was red, I would say that this was somebody thinking about going on a journey of more than just connection, more than just a sexual connection or a desire. It's like, let's do something solid with each other. But the black one throws me off, and the black ones down here throw me off. And this is possibly his mother, his sister, somebody that doesn't agree with this connection with you. I just feel like there's some kind of interference here where although he desires you, loves you, wants you, thinks you're beautiful, wonderful, all of that's there, but I feel like there's something that distracts him from that, whether it's be work or family. Somebody pulls him away from pursuing things further. It can be that he doesn't have the confidence to even go there, or he's not ready. He's just thinking, I just want to do my own thing at the moment. I need to drink that, otherwise I've wasted money on it and it's going cold really quick because it's got a lot of milk. All right, so let's do a Anadilia. Let's just do a yes and no and 3 messages from the bottom for you. We've got a new beginning here, something childlike energy there. Can represent a baby, a pregnancy. I mean, you did have double 3s there. You didn't have any of the 9s, that's why I didn't go down the whole pregnancy path. But the double 3s can represent future family interaction kind of thing. All right, so just think about your yes or no question. Yes or no for Anadilia. Okay, your answer to your question is yes, no, no. This is all about someone being trustworthy, somebody talking about the bigger picture, talking about being solid and with you, okay? This here is somebody the opposite. This is somebody being sly, somebody that's full of secrets and not sure what's going on over here. But this guy, the way these cards came out on the table here, he's looking away from this. So I still feel that there's something that influences him about what he's allowed to say, what he's allowed to do. It's kind of like he knows what he wants, but he knows how other people would feel about that. So in answer to your first question, yes or no, we had a strong yes that came out first. Then we have a probably no here, and then we have a maybe, maybe not. All depends on what the information is. So we haven't got a really straight answer here. If I had to pick yes or no, I'd have to say at this time it's probably no. It looked like it was going to be yes straight up, and then now it looks like it's a no. And with this dropping out, these are really good. This is like father and child, energy, family, beautiful energy. But this is kind of a different energy. This is someone being sneaky and someone not telling the truth. Okay, bottom of the deck, last messages, just to finish up for you, and then we're on to Alyssa. Yeah, if we went with the bottom of the deck and the top, your first card out was the faithful, trusting male in a good relationship, and the bottom of the deck is the same in the female version. So you're being told about being yourself. It can be a mothering energy. You're being told about their possible future engagement, something more solid, but there's also something annoying and in the pathway. Now, it can be on your side too. It can be that somebody doesn't like you around him, or your ex is trying to keep you away from him, or he's got somebody around him. Anyway, that's what we've got for you. Thank you so much. Let me just go and check PayPal again. Oh, Crystal, your payment came in like that today. One of the payments got delayed for like 4 days. Yesterday, I don't even know if yesterday's is paid yet. Did you pay yesterday? I think you did. Yeah, it's pending. So today's payment paid like that. Yesterday's payment hasn't been paid yet. It's still sitting in pending. It's really weird that it does that. All right, we'll look at that in a sec, Crystal. So who's after Anadilia? Okay, detailed reading for Alyssa. Alyssa, you wrote down here, can we do another reading to see what else may come up about Fernando's future intentions? Okay, so what are we looking at? Let me just put this up. extension of what we did yesterday with Fernando. See, what we did yesterday is come into my brain and gone. Will he possibly talk to me about this to make things clear between us? You'll have to refresh. What did I tell you yesterday with him? I did, multiple readings yesterday, and I can't remember each person's reading, like exactly what I'd said to continue on. Anyway, we'll just continue on and see what else we get about possible future intentions, whether there's going to be discussion going on between you. I can work with that. Okay, so this is Alyssa. Oh, I got that 147 on my clock, which is good. Okay, so this is a detailed reading. We'll start with these. I don't know if I used these yesterday for you, Alyssa, but we'll use these. 2 detailed readings. Okay, Chris, we'll be on to that next. All right. I haven't read what you wrote there yet, but I don't know if I can read all of it. Okay, future intentions and next actions. That sounds good. Okay, so show me, Alyssa wants to know about, it's Fernando, isn't it? Fernando? Show me Fernando's intentions and actions. Is there going to be discussions? Is things going to sort out? We'll do this in the 3 rows, so let me just put that down like that. All right, here we go. Not looking good starting off with black cards like that, but let's see how we go. And bottom of the deck. All right. So starting off with Fernando, we have the confusion, we have the need to talk about things, but this is where somebody's not talking. We do have a nice connection here, but we also have this sudden sharp kind of energy. So this would be where you're at, where things are just not making sense, or there's no conversation going on, things are just not feeling right. This could be some kind of success that's coming towards Fernando at the moment, like he's working hard at his job, his money, his future. Down here I'm seeing once this sort of pays out, this is almost like he's got a 8-week contract, and this is 9 weeks worth of money coming in for the contract, or 8 days work, 9 days pay. So I feel like he's got a lot going on here as far as work and money goes. Once that's sorted, it's all about romance here. So this is somebody wanting to open up their heart, wanting to be there, wanting to talk about things, wanting to have some kind of union with you. He has got a female strong energy around him, could be his mum. Now looking at that in a totally different light, this can be where somebody's tried medication, it's not working, they need surgery, something to do with their heart, their blood, their lungs, and then there's support and stuff going on here. So that could be another message that's going on there with him. Over here, I just feel like this is somebody that needs to grow up. There is a soulmate connection. He has 2 females showing up, but I don't feel it's 2 females as in you and some other woman that he's running around with. I feel it's more to do with you and his sister, his mother, someone close to him that has some kind of influence over his decisions. He feels like he can't. To do right by you is to do wrong by somebody else. To do right by them is to do wrong by you. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting here with, like, being caught and stuck between what he wants. Because the soulmate connection, the loving card, is sitting between confusion or a lack of conversation. Our outcome cards, we're seeing some sort of plan coming up, a get-together, maybe a gathering of people for a birthday party or a celebration of some kind, or maybe just going out somewhere to a restaurant. This is nice energy here. This is like an invitation coming up. This is him being very playful but not serious. So this would be him being playful and fun and saying, hey, don't worry about it, let's just sort of chill out. I'm thinking this is your energy towards him, that you're wanting something solid. You're wanting to feel that He's going to sit down with you, talk about your plans for the future, map out when you're going to see each other, make sure that you know, connect with each other. But this is where I'm feeling that you might say, this is just not the plan that I have. Yes, it's nice to go out and enjoy some food or some music or even roll around together with each other. I don't know what you two get up to, but this is where you're feeling like the doorway seems to be shut. It's not opening up. So let's see what was at the bottom of the deck. We have a reconciliation going on. We have talking the truth, talking about things through. We have not talking, not admitting, not saying exactly what it is, even frustration or arguing going on here. We have where you're going to choose to do what's right for you and he's going to choose what's right for him. This may cause some conflict and tension. I don't like that you've got 2 black nines coming up for you and Fernando, because that can be where 2 people are deciding, or one of you is deciding that this is just not working. Maybe this is a done deal. So let's just see what else we get on you and Fernando. We'll stay with the poker decks. Show me Fernando and Alyssa. Fernando and Alyssa. Fernando and Alyssa. Oh, you'll be happy to know, Chris, I'm going to the doctor today. As soon as we leave here, we're going straight to the doctor. We both see the same doctor, so going to get scripts that I need an update on. One of them I get once a year, the other one I get twice a year. And yeah, and I'm going to ask about this blocked sinus pain thing I'm getting, what his suggestion is that I do. But I've started snorting up salt water with colloidal silver in it to try and clear this thing, but it doesn't seem to be working too well. All right, Alyssa, the middle row of this deck, do you notice something? We had, on the other ones, we had the 2 frees in red. We had the 2 sitting on the other side of the jack. So basically this row here is nearly identical to what we pulled over there in the first row. So this is coming out the second row. So this is 2 people coming up with an idea, seeing each other, having friendship, getting to know each other better, exchanging love and friendship and all of that. Nighttime kind of events going on, and then suddenly talking about being more than just what's been going on here. I feel like there's maybe some kind of family feel with all of this as well. But up the top, we've got 3 kings sitting here, and we've got something to do with work here. So I don't know if he's got some sort of stress going on with work, or his family, or his dad, or his mum. But this looks like somebody that's got some kind of confusing energy going on here. In regards to you, I feel like because this come out exactly the same as what came out over here, I feel like it's trying to tell you, you are connected, you will go for more than what's going on right now, but there is something blocking the way. Down here, we have conversation that's not happening. It's not working. Any conversations at this time will turn into an argument or silence. Then eventually we do have this nice connection going on here. I feel like you even had the 5 of Hearts come out in the other deck, and it was in the same row. We're coming back together, starting to talk the truth, starting to get things out on the table. You had Ace of Hearts over there, you got Ace of Hearts here as well. You got the Ace of Diamonds. I think you had the Ace of Diamonds in there as well, making a plan. So it's looking like, it's funny that I've shuffled up a second deck. That's why I did it, because I wanted to see if we got the same kind of information, which we are. There's still something blocking the way, blocking the path between the 2 of you. So Astro Love, let's see at the bottom. Yeah, see, there's something going down here. Something that's coming to an end, something that's not working too well. So there's something blocking the path between the 2 of you at this time. So the timing must be really off between the 2 of you. But it does look like, future intentions look like something developing more in the right direction for both of you. let's just see what we get here. Show me where's things going for Anadilia and Fernando. Where are things going? Now that was the Tower, so it does look like something's going to happen. Something big's going to happen. Where's things going? Here we go. I just realised I didn't have the text coming up. It was back. So I don't know if you've been saying anything with what I'm saying here, but all right. Where's things going? Fun and games. Let's go out somewhere, let's talk, let's do something. This can be working energy as well. It can be where he's working on himself. He's all about himself, you know, he's getting fit, or he's going to work all the time, or he's socializing, having fun. Then we have somebody that wants to long-term commitment. Now, I don't know if this is him changing into this, or whether this is him and this is somebody else that wants to be more solid with you. It is confusing you, it is causing problems in the future here with the two of you. It's like conversations that need to be had and they're just not happening. There is you going through a healing phase here with this whole thing between you and him, and then getting stronger. I like this. I like healing turning into strength, because that's a nice energy. You do have a Leo sort of coming, presenting themselves towards you. And then you've got this whole new beginning of where things are going with you and Fernando. Anyway, that's what we get. Thank you. So let's do 2 yes and no's, and then we're moving on to Crystal. Let me just check. What have we got here? Isn't it weird how sometimes it will pay straight away from you, Crystal, and other times it sits in pending? Unless you're using 2 different PayPals, but you can't be, because it's showing up the same thing. Because I remember you made a new one before when this sort of thing was happening. I can see your first reading, but I can't see the second question. All right. So here we go. This is for you, Alyssa. Final messages, as well as 2 yes and no's. Yes or no? Yes or no? Did I say Anadilia before? Because I already did Anadilia, didn't I? This is Alyssa. All right. Sorry if I used the wrong name, but the intentions in the shuffle was you and Fernando. All right. So your 2 questions we have a yes, maybe, and yes. So I'm going to give you a yes on your first question. And your second question, we got a no, yes, yes. So I'm going to give you a probably yes on the second question. They're not solid, but they're more yes than no. Okay, so your last messages, just to finish off, is going on this journey. Now, this might be an indicator to you to drop things and go on a journey for yourself, find out what it is you really want. Things will eventually become clear for you, and you need to put pen to paper or send a message, or you need to start talking. You need to have a conversation going. Something you've been waiting for is finally starting to happen. Here, you've got to be careful about someone being sly or sneaky. This is all about someone being sneaky here. This can be childish behaviour, but when we have father and child, usually it represents family when I see this. But this is like new beginning, and then someone being solid here. So it's almost like somebody who's not really being who they need to be here. Somebody being two-faced or sly or sneaky, turning into a new beginning here, into something that you want. Now again, Alyssa, this could mean this is one person and this is somebody else that wants to come in. So that's what we're getting there with you and, was it Fernando? Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna finish this. And that tastes ghastly because it's cold. Yeah, that was Alyssa and Fernando. Right, Crystal, may you have a reading. So number 1 reading is surgery that I seen yesterday about you. Okay. Here we go. We'll do 2 of the Pokedex, Crystal. That seems to be working very well for me. Show me potential surgery that might be coming up for Crystal? Now, I can't remember what surgery I said. I don't know if I said it was something still to do with your foot or whether I said it was something to do with the pelvic area, but we'll see. Procedures or surgery around Crystal. Show me what's coming up there and how will things go with all of that. Don't get alarmed with the black cards. The black cards are thankfully not spades, they're clubs. This is something to do with male and female hormone over here, because we got 5 and we got 4. And then up here, and actually no cards have come out to mean actual surgery, but we do have something to do with a type of, like an infusion, let's say. Because as soon as I'm trying to look at this, in my head I'm seeing something being injected, or something like, you know, you have a drip in your arm and it's dripping into your system. So this may be more about some kind of infusion with potential view of correction later on. Now, being that you're female, we got male, 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 male. We got a lot of male hormone stuff showing up here. So I'm wondering whether this is something to do with balance, something to do with how high your estrogen, whatever. I'm not seeing anything major though, and what I do like is, see at the bottom here, at the bottom row, so if this is right now, this is you balanced, everything's balanced. Everything's balanced, nighttime, making right choices, decisions. When we're looking at something to do with surgery or medical decisions, now it could be showing me that this is not you with surgery, that this is somebody else that's with surgery, which would be a male, and that's probably why males are showing up everywhere. Now over here, this is going from a balanced situation to an imbalance of some kind, but it's not major. Now, what it could be is, I don't know if you are one of these ladies that like drinking soy milk and you eat bread that has linseed and soy in it, and you might be overloading your system with soy, which then produces, I don't know whether it's estrogen or whatever. Because this to me is where something's being ingested, or something that is, it's like throwing your system out of whack for some reason, but it's not major, so don't get alarmed, it's nothing major. When we look here in the middle, hang on, what are you saying there? You're meeting with a surgeon regarding the mass I told you. Oh, okay, the infusion, okay. No, I'm not really thinking chemo, because, well, it could be because of this big thing here. Yeah. I'm thinking more along the lines of an infusion of your iron is too low, so they need to give you iron, or that's the first thing that come to my mind was iron, because I was tasting oranges and metal when I said that, about putting that in there. And I do know people that have had chemo that said that they get metal sort of taste in their mouth, but this was not that. I was tasting oranges and metal, which reminds me of iron, and then vitamin C. So that's what I'm feeling there, that because of this imbalance, this would be something where they're wanting you to take something, they're wanting to infuse something, a minor procedure of some kind. Whatever it is, Crystal, I wouldn't be too concerned about it, because your final row is really, really nice. You got the 2 kings, which is one about somebody, a supportive energy. It can represent a group of people. You've got the doctor in the middle, and you've also got this, like, if this was a business plan, this is where the person's being carried forward, the person's being supported every step of the way. This is a good plan, this is something you need to do, and then your outcome is a healthy balance again, being restored. I thought that the mass was seen to be benign, like nothing. I'm not seeing anything drastic. If these were spades, I'd be getting a little bit worried, a little bit more worried. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so we do have the female hormone sitting here side by side with, you know, now I'm hearing the word prevention from 7 of clubs turning into 10 of clubs. So preventative kind of, let's get rid of this now so that it doesn't sit there and fester and something happens down the track. Let's sort this out now. Again, nothing with surgery, so let's have a look at the other deck. It's a bit hard because you've got that connection to someone in the family that actually is having chemo and radiation and all of that sort of thing going on at the same time, especially when I see male stuff coming out. It could be that you're supporting him, you're some sort of support there or something like that. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, show me crystal and potential surgery and what's going on there for her. Okay. Okay, we've got the 2 queens here. Over here is, when I see a black 9 in regards to surgery, it's a surgery that is put on hold, or a surgery that doesn't work, or a surgery that you don't want to have, because this would be the planning, looking at the potential causes, effects, what we could do next, and you saying, okay, let me go home and think about this. What do I want to do? This could simply mean that you would stress about, oh, I really don't want to do this. This is not in my plan. I'm not sure if this is what I want to do. The other way of looking at this is, okay, it's you. The other way of looking at this is, remember you went to the gyno a while ago about a particular surgery that you said that you're just going to get this all done. It can be where you're saying, I just want to have this removed, I just want this thing done, and the doctor's saying, we can look at that down the track, there's other options we got first. Yeah. Down here, it's where you're in 2 situations about what to do, again with the imbalance thing showing up, but then we have the balance coming back into play. This would be, again, some kind of infusion in regards to health and well-being here. This can even be stuff that you're eating, supplements that you're taking, getting out, getting some sunshine, whatever. This would show me a healthy, balanced body. And down here, this is the plan for the stages of what you're going to do. Down here, this is something that doesn't work. Can actually cause more problems than it's worth here. As I said, if you eat things like soybean, all the rest of it, okay, yeah. Okay, so you're saying that preventative because it can become active. Okay, so, all right. This down here would be something that doesn't work. Okay, so this would be a particular medication. I keep coming up with the things about like soybean and things like that. So I don't know, you know, within your diet, whether there's a high intake of products that contain soy. But I don't normally get that kind of message in my head, Crystal. So if I'm getting a message in my head about soy or soy products, just be on the lookout for that. Go through your cupboard, go and have a look at what it is you eat on a weekly basis. Yeah, so when we look over here, we do have the victory and success cards down here. We have the male hormone card sitting over here and over here. It's like I want to, but I don't want to, what I'm seeing over here. This is victory and success with whichever way you go with all of this. You've got the 10 of diamonds. This is victory and success. This is you spreading your wings and saying, hey, it's all done. I'm all finished with this. If you're presented with a conversation with medical practitioners and there's something you need to say it, because this is where somebody feels that they can't speak or they're not being heard. But I'm seeing whatever the outcome is, it's showing me a good outcome. And then, what do we got over here? Oh, at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, male hormone again, it's like it gets shafted out. And we got you and some kind of support here, as well as going on the right path, the right journey. I like that the red 3s have come out in both decks for you. You got the red 3 here, you got the red 3 here, you got the red 3 up here. So if this is anything to do with female hormones, breasts, uterus, ovaries, all of that stuff, getting these coming out in both decks is ace. It's A1. But yeah, I'm just wondering about this whole infusion thing, because I was tasting orange and then I was tasting metal. And that reminds me of somebody that their iron stores or something is too low, Crystal. So it could be something about you don't consume any soy. Good for you. See, a lot of people, they got on the bandwagon about soy many years ago. And they started eating bread with soy, and they started having soy instead of meat, soybean products. And we all love our Chinese and our Asian foods and Thai and that, and it's full of soy stuff. So, yeah. All right. So let's just do a quick look on tarot, just top and bottom. Whatever it is you're having done, the thing that come to mind was a needle in or some kind of infusion. I also see you taking something. I see you taking something, putting your head back and taking something. As far as surgery goes, the surgery card did not come out at all today. We had a black 9, not the red 9. I was looking for the red 9. The black 9 would tell me that maybe they want to try something first and then the surgery, the procedure. But it's not, like I'm not seeing the sequence. I'm not seeing the hospital, the surgery, the doctor, and then the outcome. I'm seeing all other things around it, and the black 9 is sitting at the moment with potential of that's what it would be. So let's just see. And then we'll look at the second question. Okay. Oh, when I just turned to see where I was at with this, I had the victory success card. Oh, a hormonal type therapy they mentioned to you. Oh, okay. Is it something new? Something new? Is your iron good? I remember when I was, your age, right through till my late 40s, I constantly had iron issues, constantly. And I would have to go and have tests every 4 months, and I just, you know what I did? I started eating kale. I started making pasta dishes with kale. I started making kale chips in the oven, just drying them out and just eating them. I started putting kale in salad. And eventually I went up to the doctor and they told me to stop eating kale, that the iron went high. Anyway, let's just finish this off for you, Crystal. Crystal and surgery. Your iron is fine. It was checked about a month ago. Okay, that's good to hear. I don't know why I'm tasting iron and oranges then. I get these weird things sometimes and maybe they make sense later on. All right, so this is the death card coming out about surgery and things that's going on. To me, this is like something that stops and something that begins to make way for something else. Now, you've got weird cards coming out here, 7 and 8 of swords together sitting here. So this can be your fears around things, your fear around what's the outcome. I can't see the outcome. but Eight of Swords is usually something that you're either ingesting or exposed to, or maybe it's even some kind of medication that you took last year, the year before. Yeah, because it's sitting there. We have the burdens turning into the balance, and then we have your disconnection from the whole thing. We do have a male hormone thing sitting here again. Let's just, more clarification for you. I like the balance and victory sitting here in the end. There's a lot of hard work and journey ahead. The Ten of Wands can symbolize like the hospital and everything. It can symbolize you researching everything you can do for your own health, your own well-being. I like this. We've got another balance card here. This is you balancing things out. It does show two people sharing some drink, some food, whatever. You've got the double fives here again with the male hormone thing coming in. So this could be a predominance of testosterone, because as women, we're not supposed to have a lot of testosterone, but it could be something to do with male, and also it could be coming from your father's side of the family when I see things like that. You will have victory and success. We have Page of Swords, so swift action being taken. We have the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles sitting here together. It's almost like a business transaction again. It's showing me a business transaction. Thank you very much. This is all done. This is all support here. I just don't know why you're getting so much male energy in these cards, because we had the fives everywhere. We got fives here. We got kings here. The Nine of Wands can represent the surgery thing, but it's more of a procedure, not surgery at this point. So I don't know why it came out the other day. I could be wrong. The 9 itself could mean the surgery, because the King of Pentacles to me is the doctor, the surgeon, and the swords people would to me represent something at night, something later on, something going on. All right. Let's just do some of these. You can think about 2 yes and no's if that helps. You know, let's just do 2 yes and no's for Crystal. If you don't want to do yes and no, Crystal, just let's see what the messages are in regards to surgery and what's going to happen here. All right, let's see what we get. All right, some kind of secret being revealed, taking a chance. Now, when I say it taking a chance, and we're talking about surgery or medication or hormonal treatment, whatever it is, this is taking a gamble. What will happen if you take a gamble? The Sun. Best card in the deck. So whatever's going to happen here, Crystal, you got the Sun, you had victory and success, that when I flipped the cards, you had the balance restored. So I feel like everything's going to be fine. There's something here, something hidden. Have you ever seen or heard about people that they're pregnant and they're told that there's only one baby, and then when they've done these ultrasounds or whatever, there's actually a baby sitting under a baby and they don't see it, and then the person goes into labor and 2 babies come out? That's the image I'm seeing in my head about something being hidden, something being underneath. But whatever it is, it's showing the balance coming back in, taking a chance, and then the sun shining. So I like that. In answer to the question yes or no, we've got a maybe, yes. So I'm seeing pretty much a yes there, or a maybe kind of situation. Oh, she was born that way, the twin was hiding. Yeah, I don't think it happens as much now because they do these 3D images and all of that sort of thing. But it does happen. I was kind of hoping when I was pregnant with my daughter that I was carrying 2. I actually was one of the crazy women that wanted twins, but it never happened. All right, your second question or your last messages are loyalty and trust and truth and moving forward, new beginnings and success. So these are all very, very positive energies. So you've got positive energies sitting here. I wouldn't be too concerned about any of this whole thing of what's going to happen. I'm not seeing anything detrimental. I'm not seeing anything going the wrong direction. I'm seeing everything turning out the way it needs to turn out. I'm wondering if this is you finding somebody and you settle down and you have a baby. And that's like hitting the jackpot here with the baby. This is normally a baby sort of sequence here, because the fish to me is like the seed, the fish swimming, creating the child, and then loyalty and trust, and the dog is all about, you know, trust in the system, trust in what you're going to do. Anyway, that's you. I just got to stand up. My feet have gone to sleep sitting on here. These chairs, I've got a cushion on them, but it cuts off the circulation at the back of my legs here. I can imagine if I was a lot heavier than I am. I'm actually slim for my height. All right, so Crystal, that was your first one. Your second one, what are we doing for the second one? Let me just have a look. You know, if you should continue with the lawyer, Lion Legal, for my Aunt Bertha. So you've engaged a lawyer, Lion Legal lawyer, for your auntie. You want to know if that should continue on and what's the outcome, yeah? Okay, we'll look at it that way. I'm going to stand to do your reading. I just, all right, here we go. Show me about Crystal has engaged lawyers. Lion Legal. How will that go? Should Crystal continue with Lion Legal for her Aunt Bertha? Can you see that? The first cards that were out about should you engage with Lion Legal. 5 of Hearts, 7 of Hearts, 10 of Hearts, 4 of Hearts, 2 of Hearts. I'd have to say that this is a good progressive thing that you're doing. The 7 of Hearts is where you're working together with them. The 5 of Hearts is getting the truth out, getting justice be done. The 10 of Hearts would be the celebration that's on its way. You are missing the 6 in here because you've literally got 2 4s sitting here. The 6s are down here, but they're black. Don't get too alarmed with the middle row here about your auntie and the legal thing. This would simply be the discussions, the paperwork, whatever it is you're going up against. This would be the people you're going up against. This is somebody that did the wrong thing. But yeah, the 9, the 8, the 4, it's all about the paperwork, uncovering things, sorting things out. There may be something to do with overseas. So what I mean by that, Crystal, I'm just going to sit back down again. What I mean by that is whatever the court case is, whatever the legal matter is, there may be somebody that went through exactly the same thing and how they tackled it, or there may be somebody that can add information to the thing that you're pursuing here. Down here, this is the 2 business heads talking to each other. There's a surprise on its way. What's the surprise? Something good that's going to help. And we've also got this admitting liability or something like that. So if it's a liability case, if it's where somebody did something wrong, this is basically like somebody getting taught a lesson and the information coming out to help the case. But should you pursue it further, should you continue on with Lion Legal, and I'm going to sneeze. Oh. I think pollen's just settling in here. Should you continue, I'd have to say the first cards out are telling you to keep going. As long as everything's feeling good for you, for the situation, for what it is you're pursuing. Let's have a look with the second deck. Oh, actually, we'll do the tarots this time. Show me Crystal and Lion Legal. Show me Crystal and Lion Legal. And I'll go off camera after this one and blow my nose. I haven't had to blow my nose, and my ears were fine right up until now. As soon as I've started sneezing, it's all happening. Lion Legal, Crystal, and Aunt Bertha. Wow! Wow! Okay, 10 of Cups, celebration, the right place to be. Now the Hierophant to me basically is like the lawyers, like the people fighting for this, fighting for justice, fighting for the right thing, the family, everything. Now this here is, I feel, the injustice that has happened, the thing that has gone wrong for you to need legal representation for your auntie. Here is the offer and the journey. We have patience and timing that to wait for this thing to work out. We also have something coming to an end. What's coming to an end? The stress, the worry, the fear is coming to an end. Over here we have discussions going on and paperwork and talking backwards and forwards, working it all out. We do have the temptation here. Now let's say it was a litigation case and you get offered some kind of money, some kind of payout. Don't be tempted to finish it too quickly, whatever this thing is. Don't be tempted to cut corners or whatever. Just keep the patience there. The Star has come out in reverse. So to me, the Star is like getting there, getting the things that you want. The Star in reverse could be a compromise situation that some of it will come into play. Let's say that she's supposed to get a payout of $1 million. She might get a payout of $700,000 now, and then the rest goes into an account over the years, or you know what I mean? So I feel like what you're reaching for, it will come to an end. The stress and everything about what's going on here will all come to an end. This here is not quite exactly the way you plan things. Bottom of the deck, we have strength growing. We do have the money thing holding on to the past here, and then we have you or your auntie or whatever sitting on your throne, being who you need to be and being seen and being heard. We do have wishes coming true sitting underneath the Queen. So yeah, I'd have to say it's a good outcome here. I'd have to say that this legal representation, especially with the lion, and you are using lion legal, the fact that that came out and it's got the lion on it, and the Queen, she's got the cat at the bottom. I know it's not a lion, but she's got a cat sitting right there. Let's see if there's any other representation there. Wands would be fire, which would be lion as well. Yeah, I'm thinking that it's a good plan. I do think there may be some stress that has been caused through this action. Maybe where you felt they weren't listening or something like that. And I didn't set the timer for this reading. I'm assuming because I've done this and this that we have come to the end of this reading. I'm not too sure. Anyway, we're going to do 9 of these just in case. Let's show me about Lion Legal and Crystal and her Aunt Bertha. Have we got another payment there? Lion Legal, Crystal's Aunt Bertha. What's the situation? How's it going to go? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Wow. Okay. So we have loyalty and success and dedicated to the story, the payout, the money, the success here. Being offered 2 ways to do this thing. There are 2 opportunities here. We have this, which is stand out. That's where somebody stands out. Somebody, they can be about themselves though. When I see this, it can be where somebody like Lion Legal, they're pursuing this for you, but they're pursuing it for themselves as well. So you might have to look into what their cut is, what their fine print is on what they're doing. Be careful of somebody trying to come in. There's some kind of sneaky, sly thing here sitting in the middle. You will be getting news soon that's going to make you very happy, going to make everything sort of sorted out. There are some secrets being revealed, coming out. And this can be just the legal books. It can represent the books, the study, the paperwork. Then here we have you celebrating at the end and given 2 opportunities in the future about what's going to happen next. Oh, my daughter's messaging me from Melbourne at the moment. So let's just do final messages, yes and no. So if you've got any yes and no questions in regards to this court case thing that you're doing, this thing that you're pursuing, just think about it now. Crystal, you got success, key to success. All right, first question. No, maybe, no. This is all about temptation, sly, and everything. So I don't know what happened here. Somebody's trying to get away with something. Somebody's trying to cut corners. Yeah, don't be tempted by, let's say, like I said, you're pursuing damages, and they say, look, we can make this all go away. Just take the money, sign the document. Don't be tempted to finish things too quickly. There's something sly here. There's somebody at play here trying to get in. Answer to your first question, you've got a maybe, no, and a yes there, so it's not answered. But with this here, you've got the success dropping out on the table. Bottom of the deck, we have apologies and appreciation going on, which is a yes. We have a yes where standout. And we also have in time. So your bottom thing, your second question, or just your messages, is just showing it's like, here we go, congratulations, success, or we're very sorry that this happened, please accept our apology. We have somebody feeling pretty pumped with everything, that this has gone the way it needs to go, and then we've been told about just wait, give something some time. Anyway, Crystal, that was you. Let me just check PayPal. Oh, may I know if I will get the position Olivia referred me for at the job? Oh, so Olivia has referred for you to take on whatever position. All right, I'll make sure I set the clock this time. Guys, we might, I'll keep going, we'll see. There's nobody paying at the moment, but we'll just see what happens. All right, here we go. What time is it? Oh, it's only 11:30. People are coming in for lunch. I'm noticing people coming in, but we still got like an hour because I got on a bit earlier today. Will Crystal get the position that Olivia referred her for? Will Crystal be getting the position that Olivia, the job position that Olivia has referred her for? What happened about the other job you applied for with a totally different place? Did you get the offer? Yeah. The cards in the middle mean yes, you're going to get the job. This all means about the new job, the money, the payout, you being happy about it, you starting in some sort of new position here. These here are confusion about, have you got the experience, have you got the training, have you got the certificate or something like that. There's some sort of discussion about whether you actually have, like let's say you're supposed to have a advanced first aid certificate for the position. This would be showing me that it's either expired or the last time you did it, it's different set of scenario right now. But this is something to do with not having the correct experience or paperwork or something like that. This means that yes, you're right for the job, the money's good, somebody's very happy to have you on board. Then this over here is you having a discussion with somebody. You're looking at the work ahead, but it looks to me also like they're looking at two different people for this particular position you're talking about, and you two are connected in some way. So they're looking at you and they're looking at somebody else, possibly a male, I'm not too sure, because the Jack can be male or female. Let's look further. I'm just going to blow my nose and pause the clock. Let me just move aside. Oh, I just need another tissue. Once it starts, with the tissues. I've gone through 6 packets of these over the last couple of days. But I don't have a flu. It's not a flu bug. It's really weird. I haven't had any fever. I haven't had any aches and pains. I haven't had any coughing. But I do know yesterday and right now, when I blow my nose, there's a lot of pain in here. This is really hurting in here, which is sinus. All right, let's start up. I think that's what happened last time with the clock. I must have paused it and then it hasn't started up again. More about the position for Crystal that Olivia put a reference in for her, referred her. If you want the position, you've got the position. This is where force changes up ahead, not too sure. This is not what we discussed. This is not the plan. But then, because this is like there's 2 things going on here. I don't know if it means there's 2 people that have applied for this position or there's 2 people that have been put forward for this position. But there's something to do with 2. And then we've got this change of plan situation going on, followed by success here. This is things working out the way you expected. This is possible contracts being signed. This is somebody who's happy to have you on board, but it's more of a they want you around kind of thing. It's more of a not a romantic thing. I'm not talking about that. You know, when you work somewhere and some people get along like a house on fire, and when they walk into the room, you're thinking, oh, Crystal's here. Great. She'll get this sorted. That kind of feeling. I don't know what the 7s are all indicating here, Crystal, because the 7s are 3 of them, and 3 of them coming out together in a row is usually something very lucky. Something to do with being very lucky, but it also can have something to do with July next year, or you thinking taking this position on as a temporary kind of thing until you go somewhere else. So it can be something like that as well. Anyway, let's have another look. Show me more about Crystal and this position that Olivia has put her in for. Okay, well, in what I'm seeing, it looks to me like you've got it. There's the new beginning, there's you and the new beginning. Success. Okay, somebody's got their nose out of joint with this. Is there 2 of you that are put up for this job? I just keep getting 2 of you. I feel that, let's say the 2 of you work currently in the company and you both are trying and vying for this position. Yeah, 777 is really good. 777 is like winning the jackpot. It's a really good thing. And also, in your case, you had the 2 black 7s followed by the red 7, not the other way around. If you have the red 7 first and then the black 7s, it's kind of like things turning haywire and not going as planned. This is what I'm feeling here. There's 2 of you vying for this position. If there's 2 people deciding on who gets the job, who gets the position, one person is totally all about you, the other person's not too sure. So, I feel that because you've got 9 of Hearts sitting right next to you, this is you all happy, this is what I want, fantastic, and this is you feeling like right at home, like you fit where you're going. For some reason with this position I get a family connection feel. I know it's not family, but I get this, Crystal's right for the job. Crystal will sort things out. Somebody's not happy about it though. And I think it's a male. It can be a woman that's got male tendencies or a masculine kind of energy about her, a forceful kind of energy about her. All right, let me have a look at the second deck. Oh, she only mentioned it to you today. All right. Olivia has put Crystal up for a position at work. How's that going to work out? Well, there's the King of Diamonds, that's the boss. Did you see that though? That was the Black 7 flipping over again. I don't know if you've seen that on the camera. These are very slippery cards. And how will you go with this? If you get this position, how's it going to be for you? So we'll do 3 rows of 5. That's the ones that flipped. Okay, so the first cards are starting off 7, 8, 9 in black. To me, this is something coming to an end. Forced changes going on, a change of the system, a change of how everything works, who's working where, who's doing what. So this is everything coming to a close, coming to a finish, and then the planning happens. We've got Jack of Hearts, which is something you're passionate about, something you're good at. You've got 2 7s sitting here, and you've got the third 7 down here. So totally different deck, and we've got 2 black 7s and the 1 red 7, exactly the same cards. Because it was 7 of diamonds in that pile as well. So it looks like you will be going on a transition, a change, a journey. Something is coming to a close, something's finishing up, and then this is you right at home with what you're doing. There's something to do with legal, government, official kind of thing here. And new connections, new friendships, new clients, whatever it may be. And then hitting the jackpot with the 10 of diamonds here, because that's all about the money and where things are going. Very, very good balance here as well. Down here with that black 7, there may be some forced changes that you would have to face going into this new position, but this is showing the money payout, being responsible for new things, somebody getting put out by this though. So whatever position it is, and she's put forward that you're perfect for it, somebody else already thought that it was going to be their position. And so somebody's not going to be happy about it. Somebody may say, well, I was in line for that position, so I'm out of here. If Crystal takes this job, I'm out of here. So most people are going to be all quite good about this, but there is one energy I'm picking up on that might not be too happy about this decision. Let's see what's at the bottom. Okay, King of Diamonds, Ace of Hearts, 6 of Diamonds, the new responsibilities, new job, the boss, signing contracts. The 9 of Clubs would be the paperwork. Now, she may have put you up for a position that has a backlog. I remember when I got this job doing bookkeeping at this place, and when I got there, they literally handed me a stack of files like this and said, there's the program, there's the files, we've had no one here for the last 2 months, we need you to do it. And I think what was happening there was they were trying to do it themselves, they didn't have the skills, they didn't know how to do it, and yeah, it was pretty daunting. So I feel that that's that. And there is a bit of a downturn with the money though, Crystal, because this, if you take this as 9 hours work, this is only 8 hours pay. But because you've got the 6 sitting on the other side of it, it can mean that you get paid in installments, or you get paid a bonus down the track, that you have to complete a certain amount of tasks within a certain amount of time, and then you get the rest of the money. It looks successful, it looks good, but I am concerned about who is the person that's not happy about this whole thing. So let's just do 3 from the top and 3 from the bottom. I don't think we've had anybody else pay. If nobody else has paid, I'll just probably turn this thing off. We've got 4 watching, which would be Crystal, Nina, and not sure who the other 2 people are sitting in the background. So if you are watching me and you want a reading, now is the time. Do your donation, because I will be turning this off if there's no more donations. All right, let's see, Crystal and this position from Olivia that she's put her up for. All right, I'll do the star signs. Yeah, I'll do that. Nina, that sounds good. So we've got Taurus for Crystal. We've got Aries for you. Somebody mentioned earlier, they said Virgo and Pisces. I don't know if they're watching still. Crystal, you are more than qualified for this position. You've come out as the Empress with this whole thing. You're more than qualified, you suit the job, whatever this thing is. I feel this is the other energy that's competing with you. They're trying to rush in and change things about. The people who are in the power, they are looking at you as an option. They're looking to see what the other options are. Somebody else also is looking at, well, if I don't get this position and she gets the position, what am I going to do next? I feel you might be doing that as well, deciding whether you actually want to take this on. Somebody's regretting this decision though. Somebody's thinking, you know, this should have been for me. I'm not sure where this is going. You need to trust in your own instincts though about how this all goes. The Ten of Swords in this can be about the defeat. But I'm not picking up that it means that. I'm thinking, again, it means something to do with official or government or insurances or legal or something like that. So there's some sort of complication with you being put forward for this position, but you are more than capable with the Empress coming out to represent you in this situation. Yeah. I remember when I went for a job, and I got the job. I applied for the lower position. There was a assistant, and then there was the coordinator, the manager of the program. And I applied for the assistant to the coordinator, and I got a phone call an hour after my interview to say that yes, I've got the job if I want it, but they want me as the coordinator. And I was going to say no, because I didn't want the coordinator's job. I just wanted to go, let somebody else do all of that work. But yeah, I got the position, and then I had to work with the person that applied for that position alongside of me, and they didn't like me being there. So there was actually 2 of them that didn't want me in that position. And also the 3 people that interviewed me, 2 of them said, yes, she's perfect for the job, and she needs to be in the coordinator's position. The other one in the office said, I don't know, I think she's too much like a mum. As it turned out, all the students, all the kids, they thought I was a teacher from a high school. So it worked out very well in the end. Anyway, Crystal, good luck with whatever that is. So Scott and Andre may be vying for this position and think, why did Olivia put you up for the job? I don't see jealousy and I don't see anger and everything. I see more of where they're like, why did Olivia do that? I wanted the position, or you know what I mean? It's just where somebody's kind of put out by it. Anyway, let's just do some final cards here for you, Crystal. Final cards for Crystal. What else does Crystal need to know? Top and bottom. Now, Crystal, if you've got a yes and no, I'll do that. And then we'll look at some star signs with the tarot. I should put another tarot deck in there to sometimes do that, but the bag is so heavy. All right, Crystal. Your first question, we've got no, yes, and maybe. Your second question, we've got yes, yes, and no. So you got a maybe for if you had a first question. And second question is leaning towards yes. Your last messages, Crystal, are don't take on too much if you can't do it. You know, like if you've got a health-related matter going on, you're selling a house, you're buying a house, don't take on too much if it's too much at this time. You will have growth and success in the future. Keep yourself grounded, keep your feet on the ground, don't go off in flights of fantasy. I don't think, from what I know of you, I don't think you're a person that gets like me up in your head, up in the clouds. But yeah, keep your feet on the ground and something solid's coming through. This is you working towards a future that suits you. This is your new house. This is the sale of your house. This is the job and where you're working. And this is also like companion, friendship, love, whatever. You will be needing to get at a higher vantage point. So when I see the castle, or they call it the tower, but it's nothing to do with the tower in tarot. This tower is where you climb up to the top of the building and then you watch what's going on down below. So this would be investigating a court case. It would be investigating people's actions. It would be looking at social media or whatever. So you're being told to get a better vantage point, get all your information lined up. Down here, your last messages are, you have the key to success, whatever that may be. You have the new beginnings about to happen. Don't let something drag you backwards. This can be an anchor where something's pulling you backwards, because this is you going on your journey, success, and this is something pulling you, trying to pull you back. It can be with work. Maybe you don't want to work there anymore. Maybe you want to move on. And this would be, if you take on some new position, then you're bound and you've got something pulling you back from where you're actually wanting to go. It also can be to do with a house, relationships, whatever. Anyway, that's what we have for you. So, let's see. Nina, you got it all happening already. Okay, so let's look at Aries. 1, 2, 3. We're going to look at Aries, then Taurus, then Virgo, then what was the other one mentioned? Pisces, and we'll throw in Cancer there as well. So we're going to look at them from the top. I'm going to put in 3 piles. So we're going to look at them in that order. Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer. Now, if somebody else is watching and you want another star sign, just let me know. Just type it on the screen. Anyway, at the moment, that's what we're doing. All right, here we go. Aries first, yes or no? We'll do yes or no first and then some messages. Yes? Yes? Yes. Okay, Aries, really nice cards here. Something to do with celebration, happiness, socializing. Some kind of victory and success is coming your way, Aries. And we also have something to do with possibly the law, a teacher, a job, a boss. If you've applied for a job, this is you getting a job. You may be getting an invitation to go to somebody's wedding. You may be going to a new school, new house, whatever. Success is yours, Aries. Really, really nice symbols there. Taurus, you're up next. We've got a no, a yes, and a maybe. Okay, Taurus, something's going to happen, whether you like it or not. It could be good, it could be bad. You're going to be going on a journey. There's a transition phase going on. You may be going on a holiday, but there is some sort of thing that has to be sorted out first, and then you basically spread your wings. You're free to do what you want to do. In situations coming up for Taurus, make sure you're heard. Stand your ground, make people listen, and don't put up with anybody's crap. This is basically, I'm here, and this is the way we're going to do things. Yeah, so this is you being heard and standing your ground coming up. So whatever this is here, it's almost like somebody, you as a Taurus, you step in and rectify whatever this is. This can be some kind of fear that you've got going on at the moment. This is where you're rushing to get things sorted out, and then you're standing your ground and you're solid. The 7 is coming up there for you. So it could be something to do with 7 days, the 7th of the month, whatever. All right, what did I say was next? Next was Virgo. Virgo, this is for you. Think about a yes or no question. I'll do September. September is Virgo. We've gone into Libra, so I'll do Libra as well after the next 2. Okay, so Virgo, we have a yes, we have a no, and we have a maybe. Yes, no, and maybe. Virgo, you've got something going on with your soulmate, with your connection, with some kind of balance there. So you may be having a romantic weekend with your partner. You may be finding a new partner. You may be doing something that you really love and desire coming up. You will be emotionally disconnecting from someone or something. I feel like Virgo, you've been working on something, you've been letting go of things piece by piece. You're wanting to go to where your happiness is and where your success is, and you're weighing up your options coming up. Virgo, you're looking at two options, what you've got presented to you. Up next we had, what was it, Pisces? Pisces, yes or no? We have a yes. We have a yes. It looks like something to do with a job here, Pisces. And we have a maybe. Okay, so you may be dealing with a Virgo energy at this time, or you may be needing to rest up. This is telling me job, success, money, working hard. This is telling me taking a break. So if you have been working very hard, maybe you've been selling a house, maybe you've been getting a new job, maybe you've been working in your own business, whatever this is, this success and hard work, it's time to take a step back, time to have a rest. You may be also helping somebody that's not well at this time. Up next we had, that was Pisces, was it? We'll do Cancer and then we'll do Libra unless somebody else puts something on the screen. This is for Cancer. We have a yes. We have a yes. This is something to do with love and romance coming up for you. Oh, beautiful cards for Cancer. Now, for some of you, you may be getting married, so congratulations. Some of you may be getting engaged, congratulations. Some of you may be taking your romantic journey to that next level. We do have the two of you here, side by side, celebrating, enjoying life, enjoying family, fun, connection. We do have a male energy here being very strong and loving and supportive and going on that journey. And we have some kind of plan going on for Cancer at this time. Whatever it is, it looks very successful. Could have something to do with your home, your house. May even be going to a wedding this weekend or next week. You may get an invitation to do something. But this is nice. This is two people having a good time. Maybe more than two people as well. Could be a family thing. All right, I was doing Libra because it is Libra season. Libra, think about your question, yes or no. We have a no. We have a yes. And we have a possibility of a yes here. For some of you, congratulations. This looks like a new job. This looks like you're being stressed and not knowing what you're going to do. And looks like some sort of new opportunity, but you're not sure which way to go with things. This also looks like some kind of conflict that you're putting up with, some kind of resistance. There's an invitation to do something, but there's an invitation to go a different direction. If these two were like this is two people planning and they want to do the same thing, but these two are facing opposite directions. So for Libra, typical with Libra characters, you're on a balancing game here. For some of you, congratulations on the job ahead. For others, I feel like you might be coming into some kind of conflict here with somebody or something. And trying to work out which journey to go on. Just make sure if there's been a lesson in the past that you've learnt your lesson in the past. And for some of you, happy birthday, Libra. We're in Libra situation right now. All right, everything else is closed. Nobody else is paying and nothing else is happening. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here. I'm not sure whether I'll be online tomorrow. I'm hopeful that I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. I haven't heard anything from the hairdresser as yet. So if I'm not seeing the hairdresser tomorrow, I don't know if we're going to take a break tomorrow and stay home and just relax and enjoy each other's company. But yeah, so maybe I should be online my Friday, which is your guys, it's your Thursday. Busy Grizzy, you've just got here when I'm packing up. Since if you end may follow. I don't understand what that means. yeah, what I've been doing, I've just been doing some readings on different questions, different donations that I've been getting here, and I've just finished up with the star signs. You're following me. Thank you for the follow. Always like new subscribers. Busy Grizzy, what's your star sign? Because I've just done, what did I do? I did Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Libra. Are you any of them? Because if you are, you'll have to rewind and have a look. But if you're something else, I can have a look at yours before I pack this all up. Yeah, so I should be back online, probably not tomorrow. I'm going to give it a rest tomorrow. But my Friday, I won't be here very long on Friday. You're an Aquarius, okay. Oh, Nina, are you still there, Nina? Or did you leave? Well, if you left, you're not going to hear me. Nina, can you do that thing I forgot to ask you earlier? Can you do that thing in WhatsApp for me? The photograph, that would be great. Nina, I forgot to ask you, but yeah, Nina, if you can get that photograph for me and send it through, that'd be really, really good. All right, Busy Grizzy, the Aquarius. Yeah, so that'll be good, Nina, get that happening. All right, Busy Grizzy, here we go. Aquarius. Now think about a yes or no question for Aquarius. Now, if you are Aquarius and you're watching this for your sun, your moon, your rising, this is for you. Think about a yes or no question. I'll give you an answer as well as what might be going on for Aquarius at the moment. Good luck. Here we go. We'll put it into 3. We have a possibility of a yes, a no, and a no. So whatever your question is at the moment, Aquarius, we're getting a no. Okay, we have something to do with a water sign here, Aquarius. Now you're an air sign, so this can be somebody that is Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio star sign. So you may be dealing with this energy at the moment. This person normally is the caregiver, the wife, the mother, the auntie, the grandmother, the sister. So it's a family feel with this card. So it may be something to do with family. You may be spending time with your mother coming up, or your sister, or whatever. Also, we have some kind of, what would you call this? This is where somebody's putting a wall up. Somebody's being disagreeable, or somebody's shutting you, or you're shutting them out. This is where somebody is being contradictory with things as well. But also somebody sort of, I didn't do that, I didn't say that, or whatever. So this is where you got a wall presented to you at the moment. Also, there's something to do with the death card here. Now, again, this can be a water sign, this can be Scorpio energy. When you see the death card, it can simply just mean you're dealing with a Scorpio energy in the coming days. The other way of looking at this, think of death as there's something finally over. This would be some kind of wall that's been put up. Either you've protected yourself and being defensive, or somebody you're trying to communicate with is being defensive, because wands are about communication. But when you get 9 of wands, if you look at the picture, you see the person, she's grabbing onto that wand and she's standing behind it for some kind of protection. She's putting a wall up, she or he. And then here we have something's finally done. So for Aquarius people, you're finishing something up so you can start something else. It can be a job too. If this was a job, I'd have to say that because of the Queen of Cups, the job would entail something where you use your hands, like a builder, electrician, hairdresser. Yeah, so you get the gist. A tradie person. So you may be dealing with that, or you yourself may be doing that. Anyway, that's what I get for Aquarius. Have a lovely weekend, and thank you for joining my channel. And I'm out of here, guys. I'm going to go probably sit and watch my hubby for the rest of the day, and I'll catch up with everybody probably my Friday. So I don't know where you are, Busy Grizzy. I don't know where you are in the world, but here it's Wednesday here. It's actually my son's birthday today. Peace to you as well, Brizzy and Busy. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day wherever you may be. And Nina, I'll catch up with you on WhatsApp later. Thank you so much, Nina and Crystal, for helping me out here today. And good luck, everybody. And I'll catch everybody my Friday, maybe, hopefully.